We're back. We're back. This should be the episode 2 of Getting Saucy with Spirit. And it should be the final episode because I'm about to start day 3 on that. So I am very excited. Ooh, I am so excited. Let's see how this goes. Load game. It's the moron game. Oh my gosh. Once again, if you join us and watch from the beginning, remember that we now have a Discord. Please follow, join the Discord, join the community. We'd love to have you. We're growing. But yes, I try to do my best just to stay relaxed, but I really appreciate the support from the people that I have gotten support from, so I appreciate all of you, old or new. So thank you for joining in tonight. Those that rewind and watch from the beginning, know that that message is for you. Spirit. Oh, you picked me? Yay. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness, so I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these other killers at all costs, even when I hate the game and the prize. But I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, alright? It might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task not worth trying. But too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact same thing at the exact right thing at the right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. Let's go to the bar. With Spirit. Whoo! Yes. Okay. You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers surrounded by a bevy of bottles of 4 assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink? Ever? Is that like because it would just fall out a hole in your stomach thing, or... I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison to the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. Then why did you choose the mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true, not a single person has ever learned anything at one of these things. Dwight, that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using only your tongue. Whoa, whoa, who ordered the soda with a splash of my private business? Because that's off menu. Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Okay. Mixology is a real thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you all know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. By your father. On whom you will have your bloody vengeance. Right, right, well, so be it. How about you, moron? Do you drink? I'm gonna stay sober. I got the impression tonight will make a night I want to remember perfectly, so I'm gonna pass on the alcoholic drinks. Here, here. Alcohol is a false escape. Besides, it's not like sober people can't have fun. You watch as Spirit picks up a plump cherry and roughly stabs a little plastic sword through it. Oh my gosh. Cherry juice splatters everywhere and its little fruity guts flop onto Spirit's lap. Ooh. Oopsie. One of the upsides of wearing black, it hardly shows stains. No take backsies. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? A Bloody Mary sounds like it might as well be the official drink of Murderer's Island here. How about that? You turn and see Claudette holding a mirror up to your face. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Candles Flare and a warm wind begins to swirl around you. The sky goes black. A dark shadow appears behind you. Before you know what's happening, you're in a trance and you've joined in the chant. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. You feel a hand on your shoulder. The darkness begins to wrap around you. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. A loud crash interrupts the chant. When you blink your eyes, you see that Spirit has unsheathed her spectral katana and sliced the mirror in two. Shards stick out of the sand at your feet. Excuse me, what kind of asshole goes and summons a new ghost when they got a perfectly good one with them on a date already? Oh fuck. Did I fuck up? I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. Typical, they all say that, don't they? Amen, sister. I'll just have a Sprite. See the dark form of Bloody Mary herself fly off into the sky, joining an approaching storm cloud that's making its way in from over the ocean. Before you can pivot to a different drink suggestion, lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Like, what is that face? Oh man. I fucked up. Shit. I know, that should be a, skill challenge, I think, and I fucked it up. I failed before I even got a chance to succeed. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oi! Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean you, can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal damnation, a perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who moron chooses. Ah! Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date that they have planned for you tomorrow. No particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if this case, if in this case it's a subtle dig? Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? I gotta stop every now and then. It's just too much. It's too much for me. Sometimes you just gotta say it.
Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, moron, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded.
Ooh, yeah. Don't want that.
Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement.
Don't know about that.
If you like Trapper, you're going to love it. And if you're not a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht.
Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing, go away. Then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. The word primo does not seem like it should be part of her vocabulary. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing, because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. It's hard not to, honestly. Confidence, mysterious. I like it. Sorry, anyway. Wraith?
Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Moron privately.
I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. Once again, I'm going to pause for my sanity. What if you just whispered it to Moron? Wraith considers this for a moment. Too long.
That's fine.
Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper.
Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date.
Don't like that. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods. Proud. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, Dwight. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Oh, that's supposed to be Claudette. Oops. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now, go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break. And giving them a little push. Hold on. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill the killer, but you can break their heart. Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it going to be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it going to be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Hunter, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? We're going to try Trapper. This is very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated.
That's fair. Honestly though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you though, out of the principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your date tomorrow.
Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye. And don't worry, much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Moron when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right. We're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. How do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Mostly new. But Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Moron. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? Witch's spirit. I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule! Whoo, boy. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know what kind of game it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess is also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. Okay, before I read Wraith, I gotta go let some people in for Tatum's D&D game downstairs, so I'll be right back. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. I'm back, by the way. Oh, Moron? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster.
So everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off.
Of course, Moron is into me. Why wouldn't they be? I'm thoughtful, beautiful, surrounded by a calming mist. I've also got great hair. And since I'm technically dead, I'm extremely low maintenance. Look, I don't like to throw the term anime waifu around too often, but if the body pillow fits, snuggle it, you know what I mean? Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. What? No, you're not part of this, so you don't get a confessional.
It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute though, charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got a new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out, IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghost. Don't say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Come on! That is kind of funny. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, moron. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know? You do? Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're a sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all... Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? What does it mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. Goddamn, who's here now? Oh, Tatum's here now. Aha, Tatum's back. Oh, gosh. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it going to be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade, you cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've ever felt a modicum of joy. Hi. You scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
They're already downstairs, by the way. Some of them. Yeah. Yep, I already knew.
Okay.
I'm good. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place is sun. These sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Ooh, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes. Huh. That was a weird way to end. Okay. Oh, well. What do you want to do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway. Seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is going to be a doozy. Okay. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Oh right, you didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. That's funny. That I like that one. That is funny. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that the look? What is that? Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. That's happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm going to chew his agent out. But before they walk you over to your big moment... Don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, moron. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets. If you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. Friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? They look around conspiratorially again. Well... I've never seen a spirit open up to anyone like she has opened up to you. I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you and for us, that's in a different type of game. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. Yes, we are. Let's do this. Let's do this. Damn. We make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Moron, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Dwight is a pussy. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. Hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you've got other things to think about right now. Moron, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? That's not even a decision. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of, moron. Damn, let's do it. Let's do it. thought it might be nice to start the day out at Trapper's Yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. Even if I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I woke as an undead avenger. That's not what I'm getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I need to be seen. I don't even know by whom. A lot of time when you think about ghosts, there are these kind of see-through, flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect of the world around you. I don't know. Depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly out here digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. I do want to take these experiences seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. Maybe a dumb process, and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person, but you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage, or an open mind, or I don't know. Maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here? Maybe. Oh, for sure. Faux show. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop. Everybody off. There were other stops? Oh no, not of this trip. Of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it for ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. Is Claudette going to shit on the boat? Is Claudette shitting on the boat? Is this boat getting shat on by Dwight and Claudette? Can't. I can't. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Oh, they're going to shit on the boat. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. That should have been a secret ending. The Dwight Claudette like thruple. That should have been a secret ending right there. Yeah. Fuck. You arrive at the beach near the majestic Black Lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today, see? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel, is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. that's kind of funny. So what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. We're going there. There! Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. There! It's actually up there. I mean, have you seen it? Hey, y'all, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Wraith. You sure seem chipper today. What the fuck is this guy doing again, man? Turn my fan up a little bit. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Fuck Wraith. He's always ruining my good time at Spirit. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that has ever been sucked. Moron, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone again, forever. This is how it was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? Or kind of, on that date you just mentioned? I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, yeah, he didn't like that. Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up to the Eye of the Lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. Fair. And if he's not dead now, he's going to be when I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into menacing shapes. I'll just be over here running away, enjoying the view. I think Wraith was kidding about that whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean, on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. Ugh. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, a lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of the world, if not further. Well, duh. You saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time, only to crumble at the rocks beneath this spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic, now would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the Spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess. I don't know. If you come with me up to the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Go up, maybe die. And think about every particle. Yeah, okay. Maybe the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that info. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. There's a lot here I'm risking my life for, and I'm down for it. Spirit smiles at you, quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. Hell yeah. Inside the lighthouse, it's almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see is the final rays of sun leaving you as a horrible sight, petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up but down as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. Oh, this is hot. This is hot. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the Black Lighthouse, I'm switching voices for the narrator now. You breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in for a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking the view, staying in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Well, maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went, staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I really had a good time. That's it. Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all, just because I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The stairs still look pretty dark. Maybe spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and then it becomes frightening clear to you. That switch wasn't for the stairs, it was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. Oopsie, it looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead. I suppose it was bound to happen sooner or later. Slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kinda defies logic. I want to see it, but well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Oh shit! It's a game! It's a game! Oh, look at her. She was cute. Oh. Not bad, okay. Oh, okay. That's still on there. That's still good. As long as we pass them. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you'd put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Shit.
Hey, been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feel more dead or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon.
You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it is you, and it's also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. Oh, shit.
I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird, because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody.
Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. But I'm not doing that. I'm dumping.
Don't say it.
I'm dumping Evan McMillan. And there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Yo, what? Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what? Yo, what? No way.
Renai.
Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're lying on the ground of some weird tunnel.
I think that your shouting woke up Moron.
I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry, I think I interrupted something very personal and also quite scary. I swear I wasn't trying to listen in, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? Just you dumping Trapper.
We were never together. I mean, we were together. Wink, wink, wink.
I know you're wearing a mask, but we can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink, wink out loud. Another reason I'm right to have dumped you.
You did not. It was mutual.
The jig is, as they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're going to have to deal with this awkward situation head on. What the fuck is this? Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two were having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here.
You and Trapper, but...
After the lighthouse came on, you blacked out. On our way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you, I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messy with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them.
But you trust Trapper.
Like, the two of us are, like, in trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, but you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island.
What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries, my favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in.
Fuck up me, man. Trapper, you said this place was private.
Don't look at me, I didn't tell him about it. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see when I'm not wanted. So you three a throuple now, or... Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing, but hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it. We are not a thing. Nobody traps the Trapper. Not with traps or with relationships.
Oh my gosh. And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right?
Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out!
Wait, Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him.
I was just leaving.
This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me and became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk, but we were more than friends.
I dispute the events as told. For the record, I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait.
Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So I hate to ask, but did I just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought? What were you good at?
Well, for starters.
Excuse me, I'll take that question. Thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, I'm on a quest for revenge. Exactly. You might not know. What you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a barista who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And then you came along, moron. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. I'm not sure where you got all that from, but okay. You held a mirror up to your own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me, that I can embrace those things and not be defined by them. You showed me That life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. I don't want to think about him with Milady. Oh my god. I don't want to die. I just... Oh my god. Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first, I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? Me, because my name is Moron. But then we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us.
Listen, Moron, where you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling. Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinion.
What is this? This does not make sense.
That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you'll have to go through me first. By passing Trapper's test, trademark.
Coming to Behavior TV Sundays at 8. God, just off yourselves. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Oh my gosh, is that trivia?
Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet.
I was like, yeah, it's Yamaoka because Yamaoka State.
Question 2. What lives inside Spirit?
A dragon. That's what she says.
Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she was hell-bent on revenge?
Restaurant. Oh yeah.
I know, to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with the help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me.
Question. God, fuck you, man.
Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5, the final question. You got this, Moron. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? When I pitched Trapper's test to the suits at Behavior TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as the final prize for winning. So I killed them all right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're going to win is me saying congratulations for passing Trapper's test. Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with the giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules. Even if I literally just made them up, you got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out.
I'm sorry you had to endure that. I'm so sorry to the fans that you had to endure that. God damn. What? 5 measly questions? It was nothing, baby. Not even that as ridiculous and unnecessary as it was. The whole thing. Waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz, all of it. Especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Rin. Rin. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone, up in the lantern room at the tower. Get your mind out of the gutter, Moron. It's not that kind of game. Yo, come on. What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told, no, wait, it is that kind of game? Disregard the gutter comment. Come back up there with me. Yo, is this going to be inappropriate? There's no place I'd rather be. I'm gonna look up, okay, blah, blah, blah. There's no nudity. Okay. Whew. I think we're safe. You're excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse despite all the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit, which makes it all the more crushing. When you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Woo, yay, we got 'em! Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Get out of here. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a normal, now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will... Now, please don't interrupt. You'd think after all this time, you'd know that we've got your best interests in mind. Wait, what? No, of course I don't think that. Got wax in your ears, friend? I asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares. Black light. Hopefully they don't have that body pillow. In the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. Before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to their normal states. It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch the language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders. Oni! Grandpa?
My little Rin! You're such a woman now. They grow up so fast.
What? Meet, yeah, that's what I'm like. Moron, meet Grandpa Kazun Yamaoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of greats to say in a row.
I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife, when she was just a little girl. And I expected you all to say the great. It's a matter of honor and respect, except Rin. She can do whatever she wants. She's my precious little angel. But you...
Oni stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you.
You mongrel, you must treat me with respect, or so help me, I'll be cleaning bits of your head off my kanobo.
A kanobo is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes. Yeah, I already knew that.
I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me.
It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette, remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor and to give or withhold your approval.
5 greats!
Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir, your honor, master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, it would be too distracting by torturing him for all eternity to continue with the rest of the whatever this is, show, game, experience.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help.
Fair. Self-important much. Nice to meet you, Kazan.
Only my friends and family call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear of my presence call me Oni.
seeing her mysterious resemblance to Trapper. It not only the sheer size of that man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently Spirit has a type. You sure you can or want to measure up to that? I can do it. I can do it. Dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now is not the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad-dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan.
Peasant! I realize now the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light.
Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. God. Hold on there, Grandpops. Not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should go get to know them a little better.
Young people these days, always waiting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it.
In his day, for such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at cloud vibes.
You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much if you ask me, but I didn't make the rules. The rulers did. Exactly how it should be.
Grandpa's a little racist.
Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about?
Spirit giggles at her great. Okay, I'm not saying all those every time. At Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to list every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period.
Silence, peasants! You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from any activities that didn't benefit the Bushido Code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that, because I had honor, and a body built like an entire castle that it's quite hard to hide, but clearly, you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette, you fool. Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this?
I find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities, or however, really not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh my god.
Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Red, my beautiful descendant, you invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in. Claude, Doris, fetch my Kanobo. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together as a family.
Grandpa, no! That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did.
Oh, yes, sure. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah. This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in... This is fucking lame, man. I swear Moron has a good soul and heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already?
Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug.
Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think I'm good over here, actually.
Rin, now push them my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice, this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline, will surely bring us back to life and set us back on the course of honor.
You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamaoka name.
The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget
who I am.
I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, I go on your journey. of bloody revenge with. I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors.
And if Moron ever treats me poorly, you have my word, on our family's honor, I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. Our tear rolls down from behind Noni's demonic mask. Sure you want to marry into this? Yes, I do.
One last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it. But maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful. But it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Well, Rin, be well. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Denise, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to.
Sure, yeah. I swear this will be better than dealing with Trapper's dad.
I'm exhausted for that already, man. Has it been an hour?
I'm sorry if I was disrespectful to your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. Realize I will never measure up to someone like that, a warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean that mask. Don't worry, I would never expect you to or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. You were down there several times, though. But that's not the life I've imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world, changing around me, a lust for blood, that's no way to live, and yet, as you now know, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Forever I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me, or at least maybe I was until now.
Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby.
You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Sorry, I have no idea where that...
Yo,
I think we've spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back to the beach.
I am wanting a day to be over.
The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun must have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again.
Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini.
Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Amazing. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen? Again, I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I kind of just asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Yo, there's a lot of straps. There's a lot of straps. There's a lot of straps! That's the name of this episode that's going to YouTube. Steady. Steady. Oh no, oh no. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Oh no, no. Oh boy. Almost. Almost. Yes. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, blues. God, that's so goddamn hot. I don't want to read this, but I love feeling your hands sliding up and down between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. Oh boy. Get up here right now. Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. She's crying. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. Oh my gosh, you can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Whoa! Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. Spirit pulls you close. You feel a bit of grass, glass press into your flesh. The pain and pleasure mix, wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. Woo boy! If it kills you, you're sure it will have all been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from Spirit. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think it got stuck in me when I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertips over the sharp end of the glass. Keep it. Consider it a memento. We got plenty more where that came from. Yo. Yo. Hold up! I gotta put this in a Discord chat right now. I gotta pause. A lot of straps. Oh, you arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Now is the time, moron, to face your destiny. Actually, about that, moron, can we talk privately? Maybe I'm not here. Maybe someplace else would be better for this talk. You know how we feel about schedule, Spirit. Very strongly. You know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it! Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Moron privately. It's not right to do it here in front of everyone.
You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're going to fire someone, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out.
Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think... No, she couldn't. They seem so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hasn't attempted to murder Moron yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though. If you're going to end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice, everyone. Out, except for Moron.
Did someone say final howls? That kind of my whole jam. I can stay, right?
Especially you! Out!
Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful even than the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Ugh, that gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? That kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean. But also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests. Someone I can connect with. Someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for revenge. Yo, what the fuck? She was just into like wanting, like, goddamn girl, y'all mixed up. Y'all mixed up! I need someone who isn't so warm that I can feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? I don't know if that... Before you finish that, just know, if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies, and I will destroy you. Friends it is! I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just leaving me here? I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us, we're definitely through. That you can't see that, well, it just proves that we never really belonged together anyhow. Good night, moron. The hell, I just spent all this time on this island doing everything I can to get to know you. We told that I should just leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I said good night, moron. See you around. What? Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, why does she keep saying she'll see me around?
Gosh, I have no idea. That's cute.
And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. Whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. That you'll probably play again to find out more. Goodbye, moron. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever.
Yo, what? While this is playing, I'm reading something. I got the friends. I didn't get the true ending. What? I didn't get the true ending. There is a different ending. I confirmed that. How do you get this true ending? Oh my gosh. How do you get this true ending? Okay, so first set of questions. Oh my gosh, so Ultimately, it doesn't matter who the bottle lands on, so long as you made the right choices above, blah blah blah. Meat carving actually just doesn't matter. I think I fucked up maybe when I wasn't coy on the date on day 2. Okay, pick a romance. Yep, dark and stormy drink. Okay. Or maybe, maybe I fucked up when I summoned Bloody Mary. Shit. Back off, blah blah blah. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, and now I'm back here. Oh my gosh, man. Here's the thing, I can go back. Oh, fuck. Damn. That is upsetting me. That is upsetting me. Oh, that. Ah! Got the friend zone ending, man. That's redonkulous.